Hello everyone, this is Inquisitor. Since the new update of Warhammer 3, some mods were not updated and some of them doesn't work, so I'm waiting for the Kaedrin's mod manager in order to make those mods to work again. I'm not quite sure when he's gonna release his mod manager for Warhammer 3, but in the meantime I decided to make a bit different video. It's gonna be about Warhammer 3 as well, but it's not gonna be my usual video where I talk about the new units that's been added with different mods. Today I'm gonna be talking about some mods that improves your gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sit back and relax, and let's start. The first mod I'm gonna show you is called Landmarks of Legend, created by the Inquisitor. Basically, what this mod does, it adds new landmark buildings to many factions for Warhammer 3. Those are all the factions that the modder added the landmark buildings so far. I know some factions are not playable right now because CA didn't release the Immortal Empires yet, but I'm sure you can use this mod whenever they're gonna release the Immortal Empires to play Vampire Counts or Empire to have those unique buildings, which adds bonuses to your faction and new unique units. I think this is a must-have mod just to add some taste for your next gameplay. The next mod, I have the double technology bonuses and chaos glory bonuses created by Lisek445. It basically boosts all the benefits that you get from the technologies. I think it makes it worthwhile waiting a long period of time for your technologies to be researched, but be mindful that those bonuses also being added to AI, it might make your game even more challenging. Next, I have a no diplomatic penalty for too many trade partners created by Dr. DCB. What it does basically removes the penalty of having more than 3 trade agreements with other factions. Why not have lots of trading partners and get richer to trade those unique items that you conquered during your conquest in Warhammer 3. Next mod I think is very useful is the minor settlement become land battles. I believe many of you already know about this mod, but for some of you who doesn't, what this mod does is basically makes all the minor settlement battles into the land battles, so you don't have to spend long period of time by conquering the minor settlement. It just basically becomes same as it was in Warhammer 2. It's a nice addition to your mod list to save you more time for your next gameplay. Keep in mind that the major settlements are still going to be as a major settlement battles. This mod doesn't change that. And next we have the high resolution UI improvements by Prop Joe. This mod came from Warhammer 2. I've been using it there as well. Basically what it does, it just expands your UI for recruitment, for diplomacy and quests. So you don't have to spend more time scrolling down like what units you want to hire or to find your diplomacy partner. I think it's a nice addition for your mods list. If you don't like it to cover the most of your screen, there's a button to make it as a vanilla version. But sometimes, for example, for recruitment, I think that's a really neat mod that you would like to have. And next on the list, I have the mod for you called Friendly Fire. Basically what this mod does, if you know in vanilla, your archer units wouldn't be able to shoot the enemy units if they're engaged with your melee units. Well, this mod removes that and makes your archer unit still fire at the enemies to obviously do more damage. On a bad note, they will also damage your friendly units. And I also have mods for you to solve this problem, which is called No Friendly Damage for Radius. It removes the friendly damage from projectile, explosives, and spells. It works for both Radius and vanilla versions of your game. Those two mods work perfectly together, especially if you're using units who has a low range and you don't have to risk them and move them behind the enemy lines in order for them to shoot. So I think this is a nice addition for your mod list. if you really want to use range capabilities of your ranged units. Next, I got the mod 3 Banner. This mod came to us from Warhammer 2. It was a very popular mod back then. So basically what this mod does is just takes all the useless banners from the vanilla version and converts them into more useful ones. Also it adds some new ones for you to use. And basically these banners now can really change your unit stats and maybe add them some new abilities to make them even more powerful. Next, I have for you the mod called Infinite Respect by Enki. What this mod does basically respects all your skill points. From my experience, after the middle of the game, some skills that you needed to use at the beginning of the game to reduce the price of the recruitment, and now after the middle of the game, you don't really need them. And in order not to waste those skill points, now you can respect your lord and reassign all the skills that you need to make it more useful for you. The respect button would be on the right side of the Lord window where you actually can change the name. It's going to be the fourth button, look like this, and it's going to be called respect. And then the pop-up menu will show up just to confirm for the Lord to respect. You click yes, and the Lord stays the same level, and all the skill points that were gained for all this time, you would be able to put them back in whatever skills you need to use right now. Very neat mod that will be helpful for your gameplay. Next, I got another building mod called Joni's Advanced Buildings by Joni. Basically what this mod does, adds some useful tier 5 buildings to few factions. It's 3 for Kislev, 3 for Grand Katai, 3 for Nurgle, 3 for Zinch, 3 for Krone, 3 for Slanesh, and 3 for Demons of Chaos. The only faction that doesn't get them are Ogre Kingdoms, but I think the modder is in the middle of the work to add some cool buildings like that for Ogre Kingdoms as well, so we just need to wait a little bit. And I really like the mods which adds some new buildings. I feel like it brings some uniqueness to a faction. Next, I got the Joni's Impactful Happiness by the same creator Joni as the last mod. Basically what this mod does is improve the bonuses that you get from the happy society of your faction, improves the income, the growth, the replenishment rate. It basically gives really needed faction bonuses whenever you maintain the happy populace. So you will be more eager to make sure that if you want to get those amazing bonuses and get the happiness of your faction all the way to 100%. 2x skill points and max rank 60 by Death Toad. I know there are a bunch of other mods that adds max rank for your lords and heroes, and the mods that adds more skill points, but I find mods from this creator works best for my mod load. I think he was creating the same mods for Warhammer 2, and I use them in Warhammer 2 as well. As this mod says, basically increases the maximum rank up to 60 for your lords and heroes, and gives 2 skill points every time they level up. Some of you may think it's kind of overpowered, but keep in mind that AI also gets these bonuses. So I think the really reason to use this mod is just if you want to put your points into every possible skill that available for your lord in the game, because we play the games to have fun and to try everything. What this mod also does, it adds the skill dump skill called Excess Training, which just increases the Winds of Magic power reserve, weapon strength and missile strength by 1%, and you can invest in it 3 times, so basically increases everything by 3%. I think with this mod you don't have to worry about going which lines you want to go. And for some of you who added some extra skills and you don't want to worry about whether you should forget about the vanilla skills, this mod is for you. So I think it gives the better experience for my gameplay in Warhammer 3. And that was all the mods I wanted to show to you guys that improves the gameplay of Warhammer 3. It was Modadet with you guys. Thank you for watching my video. And please hit the like button and subscribe under my channel. It will be much appreciated. And hope you guys have a nice day.